Yeah, I'm out here messing with the box. I'm out here finna run this fuel system. I constantly run into issues. It's always, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So I bought a new tank because the fuel pump wasn't sitting all the way flush in the other one. So I put it in this one and it was too far down. Like you needed at least a little space between it so it can collect the fuel. So this one was even shorter than the other one. So what I did was, I don't know if y'all noticed, like this hump right here in this one is a little smaller than the hump in this one. See, this hump is a little bigger, so it got a little more space in here. See, this one, this is the original one. So I had to go back with this one and put it in here because it needed to have a little space to end up, you know, for the fuel to return to the motor. The other one was grounded out. It was touching all the way at the bottom. So I didn't want to have no fuel starvation issue. So I just had to take it out. So what I'm gonna have to do, I could have used this one for this car, but I'm just gonna end up sending it back. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably end up just ordering a different one. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably have to go to my order history and figure it out, but this one's not gonna work. So I did get that one to fit because the fuel filter that was on there, I just had to turn it to the side a little bit because it was hitting a part in there in the inside of the tank where it was stopping it from sitting flush. So good thing is we got it to sit in this tank. So we good to go. So what I'm about to do is, excuse me, I got this one mounted in there now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm about to mount this up, run all of the AN fittings, and then we're gonna run this fuel system, and then we're gonna mount the, we're gonna run a wire harness too. So try to get this shit done. I done mounted the seats back down in there. The seats, I'm gonna put all the trim back in there, most of it. I'm gonna put the trim in the car, sit some stuff in there, just try to get it situated as much as I can for now. That seat motor gonna still need to be addressed under there though. It's a brand new one, so we're gonna see. So I'm about to see which fit on this fuel rail real quick. Let me see. Y'all gotta make sure too, I don't be having shit in my pocket when you're leaning over these cars. Okay, let's see what we got here. That one too little, so this is the bigger one here. This one should snap on. That one's small too, so let me see what I got and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. All right, y'all, so I'm still working on running the fuel lines. I'm gonna put the little 90-degree fit in there, running it down. I actually got the headers on. Everybody that asked me about the headers, these are S10, C10 headers, pretty much the same. S10 or C10 LS swap headers. You will have to put them on from the bottom because you won't be able to stick them in there through the top because of the steering shaft. But as y'all can see, they clear nicely. They clear nicely, so those are the same ones I've been using the last few swaps I've done. But I did it from there, so now I'm down here just cutting it because you don't want too much hose. You don't want to use too much hose and have it bunched up, so I'm just doing this right now. Getting the fuel filter regulator put on. I'm gonna mount it on the frames in a nice, neat spot. So you like to get your fittings on first before you mount it because it'll be hard to, you know, mount it without the fins on there, whatever. So I'm working on it right now. So yeah, that's where we at with it. So let me finish knocking that out. I got the gas tank sitting back there on the ground. I'm gonna put that in next, and then I also put the oil filter in there, which you could probably see it. And so I got everything situated. I got the fuel line ran, zip tied it all up. I put the cross member in there. This is like the BRP cross member. You know, they got this and they got the G-Force. This is a little less expensive. This is my second time using one of these. I got another one for the Broham too. The G-Force like $400. These like almost half of the price. These like $200 to $250. Some places they like $500 for these, but these work real good too. They give you all the little plates in there just to make it, if you know, for the spacers or whatever. So you got it nice and straight. They hold up pretty good. Like I said, the first swap I ever did, I used one of these. And I had to use one of these this time because they were sold out of the G-Force, but these work pretty good. You just got a lot of mounting points. You see, you got to mount it there, mount a bracket here, and then the other side is just pretty much mount on, but it's a lot of pieces versus the G-Force is just one complete piece that you can just bolt right in with 4 bolts. This take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this take 10 bolts to put in, plus these 2, so 12. G-Force is only 6, so it's half of the work, basically. But yeah, I got everything in. Like I said, you see I got one header. It's clearing over here. Them C10, S10 headers work pretty good. Put the oil filter on. Like I said, I got the line. Now I got to run the back. I got the oil filter regulator, fuel pressure regulator mounted right here. So I ain't cut the rest of this yet. I'm finna mount the tank up, which is sitting right there. I'm gonna mount the tank up and I'm gonna cut the lines. You don't want your lines all super long, so I like mine nice and neat. So as y'all can see, it's nice and neat up on the frame. As y'all can also see how clean it is under here. This is the frame off joint that I was telling you about. It still got the sticky paint tape under here, but yeah, this car is super clean, frame super clean, everything. This car is just one of the cleanest cars I've had, cleanest boxes I've had. So let me get under the rear of this car so I can start putting this fuel tank up, and then I'm gonna cut y'all back on. So I'm finally through for the night. I've been out here about 4 hours, 5 hours, getting shit done. I had to pull all the seats out because I had to run the fuel, the sending unit power wire through the car. You know, you gotta run that through the car. You could run it under the car, but that shit is trifling. I ain't finna run no power wires under the car. So I ran it through the car compartment. Like I said, first time I did run it like that, or I ran it up underneath of the car. But you gotta think about it. It rains and all that shit. You don't want no open wires outside of your car. If you ain't got to have them up there. The ones that's gonna be where the fuel pump, they're gonna be on top of the gas tank. But so I got the gas tank in, I got the fuel pump wired up. So only thing I got left to do now to get it started, I got to put the driver header on, the passenger side header on, and then I got the computer right here. I went and picked that up yesterday because I didn't even realize I didn't even have my computer. I was looking. This is a drive-by cable computer. You gotta know the difference. One is blue and red, and one is red and green. So the red and green is drive-by wire. So this one is red and green, and I got like 3-4 more of them up on the shelves. They red and green. I don't know why I ain't got no red and blue one, so I had to go grab that one. Pay my guy, he programmed it and everything, deleted all the VATs off of it. So now really all I gotta do is just put some fluids in here, put the header in, and I gotta run the power wire, the harness too. This just came from Amazon because my other 2-inch hole saw broke. So I had to order this so I can drill a hole in the floorboard and run the wire harness through there. So I'm gonna toss this in the car so I can find it. And I tried my hardest to get that wire through the back without taking these back seats out, but end up having to pull them out anyway. So, you know, the less work, the better. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do because you could be out here all day if you don't pull the seats out. So I'm gonna start putting some of this trim in here too. I done got a lot done. Like I said, I done got the fuel system ran, the cross member installed, gas tank installed, gas tank wired up, and this side header on. Since I had it jacked up over here, I figured I was already under there, and I got the oil filter put on too. So I got a lot done for the day. So like I said, the next video we might have it running. The next video, if not that video, the video after that. But we working. It's getting dark. Y'all know it's daylight saving time, so shit, it's only 4 something. It's already getting dark out here, so I'm about to go ahead and push this car back in, and it's over for me for the night. I'll put the seats and shit back in tomorrow, and then, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna come out here and start installing the wire harness, which is right here. I gotta install that, because you know, of course, you need that wire harness to make the car run. And this wire harness look a lot more intimidating than it actually is. It's light work, man. It's light work. You just put it in, know what you're doing, you're good. But it's intimidating if you don't know about wires. But if you know how to read, you know what you're doing. Me, I don't really have to read where they go no more because I've done them so many times. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in. Drill it through the floor, plug everything up to all the sensors, just wire what you need to wire up, and then we good to go. So I catch out here, man. Y'all see how close that dash matched to the paint? Now y'all see how close it is? They're 2 different materials, so they're gonna look 2 different colors, but y'all see what I'm saying? I got that paint custom made to match. I got a little overspray right here, which I really wasn't worried about because I got black paint, so I hit that again. But plus the trim gonna be going right there, so you're not really gonna see that. But I got my 2-inch hole saw came, so I need to hold on. Switch this to seal. I need to put this hole in the. I'm gonna put a carpet bag. I'm finna put a little hole in the floor down here in the floorboard. I'm gonna try to go up high as I can, so probably right here somewhere. I would like to go up a little higher, but I got this seam right here, so I really can't do too much more. And then the heater box is there, so I'm gonna have to just go where I can. It's a good spot too. All right, give me a second. Let me drill into this hole. Y'all see how that looked? Look how good that looked. Can't even tell I've sprayed that with a rattle can. I got overspray on this because you know the radio coming out. Notice it ain't nothing on the defrost though, because I'm gonna need that. I'm not gonna need this. So yeah, did the steering column. Y'all know I don't play with them cans. I be spraying. Had that shit looking professional. That's one thing about me. If I can't do something, I'll let a professional do it. But if I know how to do it, goddamn it, I'm gonna do it. But look how good, nice and neat that shit looked though, man. Painted this too. I just took it out and painted it, but you see how good everything looking. But let me get this whole drill. I'm gonna try to set this camera up. Let me see. Let me sit y'all up right there. Okay, so, all right, so the drill is dying. So now what I need to do is put a damn another battery in here. So y'all give me a second. See, I had to take it light. These drills ain't shit. I gotta upgrade my drill. There we go. You got him pretty much through there. Ooh, that shit hot, motherfucker. All right, y'all. We got a nice circular hole. That's pretty good. You got to cut it 2 inches exactly because they got a 2-inch grommet that you put right there to make it look professional. So I wasn't going to do this shit till tomorrow, but I end up coming back out. Said, fuck it. So let me knock it out. Let me get that little piece out the way, then I cut y'all back on. As y'all seen, I got the 2-inch hole cut in there. So I'm going to go ahead and start feeding this wire harness through there. So y'all give me a second. I could cut y'all back on. I should cut y'all back on. Give me a minute. I'm gonna have to plug this battery charger up too, because my battery gonna be super low on this car when I get done. Took the back seat out too. This rear deck don't fit exactly how I want to. It fit good, but them plastic corners fuck it up. Now, if I cut them corners off, it'll fit real good, but I ain't trying to mess with none. I can get it to go all the way back. Y'all see that gap in there? But seeing them corners back there, they touching. It's either two things you do, either shorten this deck up or either trim that. I'd rather shorten the deck up, so. But it's still a fitting, I just gotta push it all the way in. But give me a minute, man. Let me get one thing, other shit situated. I'm worried about the wrong shit. But y'all see, I got the perfect cut little hole down there. Broham hole, I cut the hole in the Broham. I didn't do so good. My saw got the breaking and all that. That's why I had to be super careful on the saw I bought this time. All right, we're pushing it up off the ground. Up under there, that shit was taking a toll on me. I done got old, man. I gotta get my shit together. Screw that back in. One thing about me, I like my cars to be exact. I like everything to be exactly where it's supposed to go. That's how I am. There we go. I like all my shit, even though I gotta take that back out anyway to put the seatbelt in. I'm gonna start putting all this trim back in here too. So I just gotta do a little bit at a time. But let me get started on this and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. I got it up in here. Let's see what it looking like up in here. I pulled most of it out. So like I told y'all, this shit look intimidating when you know where everything go. Like I mean, I used to have to read the chart when I put all this stuff up, but now I know where pretty much everything go. I'm gonna do all this in the daytime though. I'm not gonna come back out here and mess with it tonight. I gotta actually find my coil harness for my coil packs, because I like to use the original one. So when I get the LS motors, I take them off of there. Because the aftermarket ones I buy, they be shitty. Maybe if they got some good name brand ones, I don't know. But I gotta see. So I gotta go over here because I gotta bust this motor down. So one of these cars is gonna have to go to storage for a minute. But I gotta bust this motor down too. I'm leaving it stock. I heard it run. I'm not worried about it. Trans, good. They both had like 180,000 miles, which is cool for LS motor. That's high, but it's cool. You know, LS motors, if you know, they go to 300,000-400,000 miles. So we're still running real healthy. He kept the oil changes, all the maintenance up on the car. It was a work van, a 3500 van. So everything cool. It looked uglier than this, but it functions. So that's all that matters. You won't see the transmission, but you'll see the motor. I'm gonna clean the motor up, make everything look good, put my touches on there, of course, and do what I need to do. Get that oil pan off of there. I got a brand new beat body oil pan at the bottom of there. So I'm gonna get that off, get a lot of stuff done. And then everything I order for this car, I'm gonna have to order all over for this one. I got most of the stuff, but we're gonna have to figure it out. So let's see. So y'all see how nice and neat it look. That's why it's important to cut that 2 inches. That's a 2-inch hole saw. You gotta cut it 2 inches for that to fit. You don't want water and shit getting in your car. See how professional that look? I'm gonna put the carpet back. I'm gonna take the lining out of this glove box, the black part, and or either cut the back part out of it, and I'm gonna sit that in here. I don't use my glove box, so I don't need it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna take from the back side and I'm gonna stick it up in the glove box, and that's where it's gonna be at. So that's what I always put mine in. Everybody always asks where you put them. You can put them behind the dash. You'll have to take the whole dash out to put it there. It's a lot more work, but that's where I want mine. So now I'm finna plug up the computer right here. I got the computer right here. I'm gonna plug this up and then I'm going in for the night. I'm done. That's it. So when I come out here tomorrow, I actually gotta go to the grocery store early in the morning because y'all know tomorrow Thanksgiving Eve. So I gotta go to the grocery store tomorrow and grab some shit because I'm gonna be cooking for Thanksgiving my damn self. Yeah, you know, I got a family to feed, man. My mom and them, they cook and they do all that shit too, but you know, I like to start my own little family traditions. I don't mind kicking it with my family, which I do most of the time. As of lately, though, I just been doing my own thing with my kids, so that's what I like to do. It ain't no hard feelings or nothing, but you know how that be sometimes too. Family think you acting funny. You ain't acting funny. I'm just trying to, I do my shit with my family. I like to create my own little traditions, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll be doing with my kids, getting my own shit, you know? Plus, I like to cook my own food, like I said, but my mama be throwing down too, though, but I like to eat my own shit. But let me plug this up right quick. I'm trying to show y'all as much as I can, because like I said, a lot of people watch videos to learn. They don't just watch them just to be watching them. So I'll be trying to show y'all little shit here and there that y'all can use when y'all doing these swaps. So if you learn something, that's good. If you take something from my video. But let me plug this computer up right quick, and then I'm going in the house for the night, man. I'm beat. I done took a shower and everything. I ain't even supposed to be back out here, but I'm back out here. Like I said, the video is a little too short, so I just made it a little longer. So give me a minute, let me plug this computer up and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. So I'm done for the night. I'm done, man. I done been out here long enough. When I got my girl in the house calling me, talking about when you coming in. My son calling me, Dad. Everybody calling me, which I was done anyway, man. I've been out here too long. Like I said, I got shit to do. Finna give me some sleep, so. It's sitting there. This is the original computer for the small block. That's coming out. I'm gonna unplug that. Like I said, I'm gonna hollow out the glove box from the inside. So open this up. Basically just take the liner out, the black part, stick that up in there and boom. And that's where it's gonna be stuck at. I actually got some brackets to mount it. So I'm gonna try to mount it up high up first. I'm gonna try that first to see how that works. If it don't work, we go. But tomorrow I'm gonna start putting all this trim back in that car though. Seats back in, everything else back in. I'm gonna start running everything. Y'all see that red wire over there? I'm gonna make it look neater than that. I just got it right there for now. Running under the carpet, through the front, and it's gonna come out over here somewhere, so you won't see it, you won't even know it, but that's for the fuel. So that's the fuel signal wire. That fuel power wire right there for the fuel pump. That's what make it power on. So you run that to this right here. See, you wire this to the fuel pump, this red wire, and then the joint gonna pop on. And I already grounded it. I don't know if I showed y'all that. I got a ground up here. See that ground right there? Right there. I grounded this harness, so you gotta ground that. So when you ground it there, it's good to go. And then once you ground it, you go to the under the hood section of it, where the wires is at, like this right here. These two wires right here, they go on the starter. Those starter wires, but you got a red wire somewhere under here that came through that you hook to like a power source. And which is those the red power source right there. You hook them to a power source, and then you got another wire that's on this harness that you hook to a key-on source. So that red one right there went to the fuel pump, and it's another one in this harness here. Let me see which one it is. I will have to go through them. I think, you know what? Actually, that red wire right there is the key-on source wire, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's a couple more wires in here that one of these go to the fuel pump relay. I thought it was the red one. I'm gonna have to look through it. It's been about a year since I did that. But I know it's one of them go to the power wire, and then the other one of them gonna say fuel pump. So it's another one of them. That red one is for the key-on ignition wire. That's what that's for. And then we'll figure it out tomorrow though. Don't let me confuse y'all, because I'm confusing myself over here. But I'm out of here, man. Watching the video, like I said, y'all like the content. Y'all know we got plenty more coming, plenty more. We got the other box Chevy sitting over there jealous because I ain't did no work on it. Like I said, man, if y'all here watching the video and y'all ain't subscribed, smash the subscribe button, do all that good shit, and catch y'all on the next one, man. Make sure y'all like the video, man. Like I said, I got a lot of people, they do a lot of liking, a lot of good shit for me. Tap in, show your boy some love, and get me to 100K, man. We a couple hundred away from 23,000. We about 22,800 and something. We trying to get to 30K. We ain't gonna even talk about 25. Let's get to 30K, man. I'm out of here. Peace.